guys. Welcome to Tutor Sisters channel. Please subscribe to our channel to help us grow.
For today's video, we have chosen the topic Metaphors by Sylvia Plath. Talking about the four levels of the text, the first part is literal comprehension. The poem is about the experience of the persona during her gestation period. She feels herself as a mysterious riddle, posing a question that awaits a solution. She feels like an elephant that cannot move easily in a gigantic house that refers to her large body. Her round belly is suspended by her two legs, and inside her womb, she is nurturing her precious entity made up of fine flesh and blood. Her yellow belly is increasing as the baby keeps getting bigger. The baby is being refined inside her womb. She is a mere means to give birth to the child, which is more important than herself. She has been impregnated and she has boarded a train from which she cannot get off. Moving on to the interpretation, the poem successfully describes the condition of a pregnant woman. Her picture is beautifully frameworked with the help of clear metaphors. The metaphors like the elephant, melon, loaf, fat purse, etc. provide a visualization of her body structure during the pregnancy. Moreover, it also hints at the complexities of the gestation period. The persona compares herself with an elephant in a gigantic house because she cannot walk properly due to her heavy weight. Furthermore, the poem can be interpreted as a conflict between motherly duty and a feeling of individuality. The persona feels dignified to be nurturing her precious child inside her womb. However, she also fears that she has lost her individuality because of the baby. This generalizes the feelings of pregnant women, which is gratifying at the beginning. They feel fortunate to bring a new life into this world, but this no longer sustains when the physical and psychological transformations occur. They feel like they are the mere means to give birth to a child and end up undervaluing their sacrifices. The paradoxical expression cow in a calf, that is, reverse in order, suggests that the baby is more important than the mother herself. Similarly, the poem also sheds light upon the uncertainty of the pregnancy. The speaker feels like she is an unsolved question because she is unsure about the outcome of this pregnancy. The poem also hints at the resemblance between the poem and the baby. She is neither sure about the life she is carrying nor about the poem she is going to produce. Moving on to the critical thinking, the poet has nested several metaphors to make the poem philosophically sumptuous. I agree with the idea that pregnancy is always an unsure process because nobody can predict the exact outcome. Also, the period is quite exacting and tiring. I admire how the poet has managed to begin the poem with humorous and playful remarks, gradually shifting to anxiety and fear. This calls for the mental transformation a woman goes through during her gestation period. However, there are certain details that I find equivocal. First of all, I think the poet has exaggerated the entire pregnancy period. Similarly, she compares her baby with money. This comparison reveals the intention of the speaker behind giving birth. That is, the baby will support her financially in the future. This raises the question in the selfless nature of all the mothers. Furthermore, the speaker expresses her helplessness for getting on a train from which she cannot get off. She somehow tries to express that the inevitable can't be undone. But there are always the solutions like abortion, the use of contraceptives, etc. She presents a mixture of feelings, both heart-melting and depressing, through the use of mockery regarding the physique of a pregnant woman. This can be quite offensive and disrespectful for the respective community. It is so unusual for Plath to concentrate on the things that happened to her during pregnancy rather than the fact that she is bringing another life into this world. Nevertheless, the use of devices like humor and self-mockery adding life to the metaphors in explaining the inexorability of gestation and birth is really admirable. Moving on to the conclusion part, that is assimilation, the poem has evoked a sense of wonder at the inexorability of birth and gestation. This has made me realize how metaphors can beautifully express the feelings one experiences. It is the craftsmanship of Plath that the poem describes the heterogeneous bag of emotions of a pregnant woman so relatively. After reading this poem, I sensed that the sacrifices of women are always undervalued in our society. The poem has also presented a diction of frustration and anger of a pregnant woman. Despite all these painful, depressing, and transforming stages, woman emphasized the little one growing inside her womb with utmost love and care. This gave birth to a huge respect in me towards all the women out there who devalued themselves to bring a new life into this world and continue the human civilization. That was all for this video. Thank you.
If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this.